Okay, I'm back again. I'm here in Orange. I was going to say Orange. I live in Parks. I haven't lived in Orange since I went to school there. Okay, so, yeah. So I was watching it. I'm Sonia, and I'm in Australia, and it's a nice day out there. But I'm not in it. I can't go out there, so... But anyway. So it's cold. It's cold. It's not that nice because it's cold. Now, I'm going to have to do something with this great big piece of fabric here. We can't have that. Cut a bit off. I'm going to be able to manage that. Okay, so, yeah, we were talking about yesterday. I was talking about the video, this movie I'm in. It's actually a serious thing I'm watching. Yeah, me and Jeremy. So it was quite interesting. I don't know what's going on. I've got a bit of an idea, you know. I do like something like that. I do like a good mystery. I like a good mystery. I do. I'm going to pull these big ones out because they annoy me, you know. So there we go. Now I've got to come down here and up around there, of course. But I'll come down the blue one first. Hold that down there. So we're making a crazy patchwork shoulder bag thingy. Just a good size for your purse or your phone if you want to put your phone in it, okay? Your mobile phone, of course. Anything, you know. There's good. Just a little purse. I'll just end that there. I don't know what's going on with that bit. Yeah, cut down there. Look at this, it's just got too much fluff on it. It's not going to do anything good for me at all. It's not going to do it. Right. Keep unthreading this needle. I have to get this fluff off these things. It'll happen though as we go along. It'll happen. I'll put the other ones away, other bits. Right. Now, I think I want more, what do I want, more yellow or more orange. You got yellow on that side, Sonia, so you can't really very well put it both sides. I don't know about that, it's my thing, you know, but the birds are out there having a little word, aren't they? A little sing. I suppose they want spring to be really here. Well, the calendar says it, the weather doesn't. And I'm just stitching these bits. If you haven't seen what I'm up to, if you go look at the one I did yesterday, if you can't find me, just go into Google and type my name in there. You should be able to find me if you go on YouTube, type my name in there. I've been to different computers away from this house and put my name in. There's heaps of Sonia Steptoe things come up there because I've got heaps of videos. Some people go back and watch them, the older ones, because they've got good content. They've got lots of good content. I've done heaps of stuff. And you sort of don't know what to do next. There's that much I've already done, but I've decided that what I feel like doing. You'll enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Might get a laugh or go to sleep. It's alright, I'm only joking. It's fine. If anybody wants to go to sleep while I'm talking to them, I don't mind. I hope he does it all the time, I think. just having a go. It's alright, I'm only being silly. I'll cut this along here because I'm going to have that bit of this at the top there. Keep all your bits. You never know, you might need a bit for something. So I can put that out there. That's beautiful. Do love it. Going to bring it back in a tiny bit on that one to cover it over a tiny bit so I can get lots of this, because when you put the your seam, you sew in your bag, you'll only have a little bit of this, right? There'll only be a tiny bit of the yellow, which is okay. Next one I make, I'll put more yellow on it. That's a bit skew-weave. I'll fix it when I get back, because I'm not picking up enough. It's too thick for me to... I'm going to move it back like that anyway, so... Now I'm on the back bit. I'm going to put that round there like this. It is a little bit further tucked under than what the seam is, or bigger. I've got it going back. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute when I get round here. See how it's coming out further there, and the seam's here, and that's okay, because I'm going to put another seam on there anyway. I'll put my fancy stitches on it. I'm excited about doing this because I don't know, I just really like it. I want to do so much other stuff too, but there's only one of me. Jeremy told me not to come in here today, told me to sit down and rest, but I said to him I'd rather do this than sit out there and worry about myself, you know. I mean, because that's what I'm like. I can't help myself. I have to worry about everything like that. I only got one bit to go. Oh my goodness, tears like that. So when that's sewn, I'm only going to have this little corner here, but that's all right. It just needs a little accent piece there anyway. It's fine. I'm going to put this one down here. If I haven't unthreaded the needle, I probably did. I'm going to put that one there. Might take it up here. It's all curling up, eh? I'll take it back that far, so I've still got a bit when I do the seam on it. I did unthread that. I thought I might have did, accidentally though. Look at that, we're nearly up to working on the stitches. That's good. I've got some light pink and some blue, all them nice pastel colours that I think I might do one out of. I don't know yet. I want to do these boho sort of style ones though. Gypsy thingy, maybe. Could be. You know, whatever it wants to be. This is not even going to be, this is going to be in the seam. I'm not going to have much of this out showing. Never mind. Never mind. I don't think I've done them too big, the pieces. Some of them could be. The blue one might be a bit big, but it's pretty. Okay, now turn it down that way and come around here and go around the edge. Oh, hang on. I have to cut a bit of these off first. Oh, there's only a bit of blue there, really. It needs to come off there. Turn that down. And go around here. How many times I wondered if I thread the needle while I was doing this? Goodness me. It's not an issue, I suppose, because it doesn't take me long, but still. If I was sitting there for ages trying to get it right, I wouldn't be impressed, I can tell you. What's going on there? Oh, that's going to be in the seam too. So there's only going to be a tiny bit of orange across the bottom. And that's all right, it's got some... See, this one is really, really big, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't matter. Looks all right to me. Unless, of course, I take that up there further. Yeah, we might have to try that, hey? Let's have a look. What do we think? We're going to move this. I might have to put a bigger piece in. This mightn't be big enough. Put a bit more over the blue. Yeah, I nearly got through that without changing it. My mind. This one here's rolling up, but we'll grab him. Might put it... So that's going right to the bottom there. So that's safe. It's right on the bottom. This one here, we can put it up the side here a bit further, I think. What do you reckon about that? That's better. Oh, that's much better. And the colour is awesome, isn't it? So we're back here somewhere, Sonia. You're back there with this. So right back there. Okay. I do love orange things. Never was real keen once, but now I do love the colour, orange colour. Been doing a lot of sewing with orange colour threads and wools and things. Okay, so now I've got to go. I'm going right back here. I am. I'm not going right on the edge of it at all, because I want to have more yellow. You got to think orange. You got to think about your seam. If it takes out all your colour. I don't want it to take all of my colour. Actually, it's not putting much in there either, really. That's where I pinned it up to there, didn't I? Oh well. That's not going to be a lot either. Look. By the time you turn that over, where's the seam going to be there? I want to do something fancy now and move that. Jeremy must be out there talking to the Google box thing or whatever it is. Oh dear, I'm in trouble trying to pick that up. I'll take it up there. Why not? Of course it'd be caught on a pin, wouldn't it? I know I'm doing big stitches, but I'm itching to get to the end so I can see what it looks like. Hope it's going to be okay. Yes, well, I didn't bring it up nowhere near as far as I was going to. Oh dear. Well, it comes out again because I want it to cover it a bit more. Can't have that. It's just wrong. It's too big, that blue bit. I'm going to cut it off. And then I'm going to have to follow it, aren't I? I don't have a choice. I have to make it go that way. You might think that was drastic, but it's got to be done. Okay. Now, let's try that again. There. Okay, let's get this thing on here. Still rolling up on me, but it can't be helped. It just doesn't. I might have to cut it off if it's going to keep doing that. That bit. I don't know why it's doing that. Come on. Am I still in this shot? I hope so. I'm just itching to get across here and finish this because it's had too many mistakes in it. Stressed me out a bit. Alright. What have I done now? Pull that. Oh, goodness me. You're going to do wild here, Sonia. He's going to do wild now. I've pulled that up. That's not a good idea. Just get the needle and pull it back a bit. Take your thread back because it's too tight. I've pulled it up too tight. Where did I start doing that? Back here. Goodness. Oh, maybe there's a back stitch there what's tricking me a bit. I like that better. I do like that better. Okay. These scissors are shocking. They really are bad. Now do around the outside of that. I'll loosen them stitches because they were too tight on that. They won't come out though. There they look really close to the same colour, but they're not. And this is not going to be as big as what it looks there either, is it? See? It's only that size around here. It matches what it looks like. I have to look at the front of it. I'll make sure it's not skew with, and it is. I'm having a bit of trouble with it. You know what? Because I've probably been in here too long. I know that's not good, but I still might have been in here too long, and everything's starting to hurt. And it's okay, but because I want to keep going. I've got to keep going. I want to. Keeps me busy. Just got to stay calm and stitch, Sonia. Come through here now. I'm not scaring away potential subscribers. Because, honestly, it doesn't matter how long you've been sewing for or whatever. You can still do things skew with and wrong and muck them up and whatever, you know. Everything's, you know, it can go beautifully right all the time sometimes, but... Right, have I finished that now? I think I might have done. This is dreadful. Ow. It's just horrible, horrible how. Cut that bit off there. Just giving it a bit of a belt in here. Try to get the fluff off it. Don't think I'm going to be able to do that though. It doesn't look good, does it? I'm going to have to fasten this down a bit better, this piece. There's the end bit here. Put some stitches in that. Keep hold of it so it's not flapping around in the breeze. Lots of grunting and grunting. It's not that hard, really. That one there's a bit kicky up too, but it'll be fine. It's not that bad, really. Now, one last go at this, because that's all we got left. Not even a full one. It's only a half. It's only a corner. Very painful, that is. Now, nobody panic. We're going to put these bits back down here so they're not in the way. And there's a piece for the back. Keep that there. I'll probably put a green on the back. That green will be on the back of it. So I'll cut that out shortly, but not while I've got that on the table. Excuse me, I just want to reach over here and get all these bits off here. Almost as much as I can anyway. So it's not getting all over the place. Still is, but anyway, we do our best. Oh dear, oh dear. If I could see me masking tape, which I can do it with this, I hope. Because it's not sticky. Well, you know, because it's not sticky, it picks it up. And you can get stuff off that. And I could have made one out of this rolling thing, but I don't think I will do that now. I need to get some cotton and do some stitches. We do. I could use red on the back of it. We'll see what happens, eh? Right. Now we're going to sew something. I'm going to do it in these pearl threads. I'm going to use the pearl threads to do it with. So I'll have that one. And I'll have that one. And I'll just get some more out of here. This one has got a bit on it. And there's got a bit on it. There's blue. This one's alright. Might be nice, this one. Might be nice. We could just get started, okay? I'll start with the green one. There's only a bit of this left on here, we might as well use that. And that's my crooked needle, I don't really want to use that. This one is good. It's sharp, very good. I'm going to take it up along that piece here. Stick to your seams is good. Now, this one I'm going to do it. I just absolutely like doing this stitch that I'm putting up here. Okay, it is a herringbone, maybe. Maybe it's a herringbone stitch. Because I really want to do the stitches before I do the beads, which we do that anyway. It's just only common sense, I suppose. We would do them first. Try and keep these at the same size if you can. It doesn't really matter though. You want to put smaller and longer ones, that's okay. But have it at the same size. It looks good. Now you can either do the whole lot of this, or you can fill in one sort of section at a time if you wanted to. But I think I find it easier just to go all over it, because that way you got to it'd be nice if that was up under there further. I want it to look that way, so we put it back up under there. So you can't see that. Crikey. See, it looks like that, so that's good. Now, I'll end that off. We need darker colours. We definitely need the darker colours of this. There's a blue one. Pull all these out of here, but that's alright. We can put them back when it's time. That yellow one's too thick. Doesn't look like we've got anything in there. These shiny ones, I'm not really sure if I want to use them though, because they start to get they're really hard to that's a good green. They're really hard to sew with for any length of time, because they start to fray. Now these boxes have got little tab things on the end of them, and I'm putting them in the wrong way, so the tab's at the back, which is, because I'm not thinking. I think I looked in this. I got some of that one. I think I might have looked in that one, don't know. Come here. That one was put in the wrong way, so I can't get it out. There we go. Alright, now that's got some shiny stuff in it, hasn't it? That's pretty. Look at these here. Am I game? I don't know. I'll think about it. A bit dark, that one. It's a bit thick. I should have something there now I can use. This orange one looks good. I'll put it on somewhere. It's a variegated one. Now, sometimes this thing takes a bit of thought, these things. You just have to, so there you go. Sometimes you have to have a bit of thought processing it and see what it's like. Go good on the green. And this is the top of, obviously, because, so if you want to make something, put a beads on here. So I'll do a feather stitch, okay. I'll probably be adding beads to that. So I'll make sure I put my stitch up this way. Gee, that's a lot of thicknesses to go through there, and that's okay. I just hope it looks good when you, oh, there it does. Good, looks good. I think I might sew all these down first, because that way it makes you, gives you an idea what you're going to be doing, doesn't it? That looks nice. I do like that. That was a water bottle. By gee, I sort of jumped a bit, but I knew what it was when you know what I mean? When it happened, but sometimes they do that. It's weird, in a plastic bottle has to make that noise. I suppose it happens. This is exciting. I really like the look of this so far. I'm going to be enjoying doing this one. I do with everyone I do. Enjoy doing everyone I'm making. Now I'm starting to get square look on going on there. What am I doing? Don't make it look squarish. It's supposed to, yeah. It's supposed to be like, you know, nice lines where it's, just don't pull up so far. There you go. That's better. So this one needs to go back. Just take yourself back a tiny bit, and don't pull on this one so much, Sonia. Okay. There we go. Because you make it to, it goes to a V. Well, it's not too bad. It's not as great as I'd. His tail's got through there now. Come here, you. Got real light the colour, didn't it? And that's fine. Oh, that looks good. I like that. Very nice. We'll try and do as much variety of stitches as we can. But then we've got a lot of stuff to do. Well, in each piece, I'd like to put something interesting, of course, like we do. I've got some bigger bags there that I want to sew together. I hadn't been doing anything because I didn't have the right machine. My foot didn't like the sewing machine, but now we can do that. On my legs. How about the press button one? It's good. Gee, the time's going fast. I must be really either having fun or very slow today. I'm either having fun or I'm very slow. So now I've got other cottons like these ones here that I got. A lot of them are still in the box too. I bought to put them in. And that's not no good. That one is not thick enough. This one is. Some of these are the thickness of 2 pieces of thread. I've only still got these bits on the table because that was what I was using in the last one. So I'm going to use, oh no, I'll get the thicker one. I'll do the darker, this purpley one here. I'm going to put that on the yellow and then the bottom. Put that down there. Okay. I think that'll look good. I'm going to do a what's the name stitch with this blanket stitch. The only thing is though, I want to do long and short, and I wanted to go that way with it, but I don't think there's any rules on this. I'm sure I can do that if I want to. It's different, putting your blanket stitch going this way. I'll do two that length. Two short ones. Move it over a bit, Sonia. Two longer ones. And that leaves me the idea that I can do some flowers across there. Okay? Just trying to think a bit into the future. Poor old hubby's not getting many better either. I said to him, we should sit down and rest. He said, somebody's got to do things. I said, well, that's true too, but I think he went out and mowed the lawn and it's only 2 inches long, if that. But he likes to keep busy too. Oh dear, that hurt. Oh dear. Can't see that on this colour, but that doesn't matter. I don't mind that. It'll be all right. You can see it if you look at it. Really. Oh dear. Oh dear. Somebody has to laugh, otherwise we'll all cry. Yeah. Right, so this bit here, I'll just do some smaller stitches. I need to hold it down anyway, because that'll be in the seam of the bag. So what do you reckon? How does that look? Looks pretty good on the picture, in the camera, in the shot there. That looks really huge and overpowering, but it isn't. It isn't as big as it looks. Oh, well, you know. And I like it anyway. It doesn't matter what it looks like, I like it. And that's the main thing. If I like it, just stitch this down a bit more. When it comes to sewing it up, I'll be able to. Most of the pieces that I've made, I've never ever thought to turn them into anything. They were just, I did them for tutorial reasons. So therefore there's things that I never thought to do as I was going along, which I'm taking care of now with this one, you know, making sure that I'm not going too far over the sides and stuff like that. There's, you know, there's things in the plan there. It's all in the plan. Now I have a blue one. I'm going to put the blue on. The blue will look good on the green too with that orange colour, but we'll put something out there on that later. We'll do that later on. Something interesting. Gee, I'm getting dry here. I can't hardly speak. Sorry about this. On there, look, you can see it, brilliant. So this time we're going to do a, I can never remember what this is called, but I do know how I do it, I think. You go down in there, and you come up that way, and I'll figure it out and tell you. It'll occur to me in a minute. And put the, I think the other one's herringbone stitch, and I think this is a Cretan stitch, and people do it mostly or sometimes on making leaves because they push it right together, you know. So you probably, it should have been under there. You probably not seen it looking like this, and the stitches are disappearing down into the pile on the, look at that, disappearing down in the pile and the stuff. Fabric, sorry, not the stuff, it's fabric. You just do that. Look, isn't that cool? Go down under here. Make sure your thread's over your needle. Do the same thing here. I'm going to try and get this here. Thread over the needle and just pull that down that way. Wrong. Push it under. It's okay. Nobody panic. You can lift it up. It can be fixed. Over. I mean, I'm confused myself now. Thread's under the needle, Sonia. Under the needle. Now you got to do reasonably good size, stitches, because you want to be able to see them. If you don't make them big enough, they'll disappear into the piece. And that way you can put extra bits on as well, more stitches as well. Because I can add another row of these if I wanted to. That's supposed to be under there. I forgot. I'm getting really pleased with this. I think this looks really nice. I need some really fluoro pink colour. Not actually fluoro, but I'd like a bit of pink now. I just feel that way. Gee, that time went fast. Because it takes a while to do these things. But it's enjoyable, and you never have time to get bored or anything around me. I don't be bored at all. For kids did that to me when they were little, I used to get upset. Because my mother never let us do anything. You wouldn't go near my mother when we were young. If you went near her, she'd find something for you to do. Mostly it'd be something to do with housework. So we'd keep right away from her. And that was, sorry. I made that too small. I'm being naughty now. But we did. And that's just how it is. Because, years ago, my mother said, if she wasn't doing something when she was a kid, her mother would make them do some sort of stitching of some sort, because they always had to make, things they needed for the house and their clothes and stuff, years ago. So that's what they'd do. But mine never got me doing anything like that. If I was near her, she was wanting something done, so you'd keep away from her. Yeah, unless you really felt like doing something. But we did. We used to have to do all the housework when we were young. Well, we had to do, maybe not washing, but we had to do the washing up, and we had to peel the vegetables and make beds and things like that. It was expected to do that. That didn't happen with my girls. I was too easy on them. They wouldn't think so, though. They wouldn't tell you that. According to them, they worked their little butts off. Because if you ask them to do one thing, it was terrifying for them. And that's what kids were like them days, just lately. But anyway, never mind. I know both of them now are not too keen on coming near me, because I don't know whether I'm not going to ask them to do anything, but I must have been a very pushy mother or something, I don't know. I don't think I was, but you know what kids are like. Now I'm waffling on. Sorry about this. This is pink, but it's not really bright, is it? I would have got something a bit brighter if I could. If I could find something a bit brighter than that. Maybe I should look in another one of these pockets. I've got this here. Now that's a nice bright one. I'll think about that because that's that stuff, isn't it? You know, that scares me. And then there's that. Oh, do you like this one? Gee, is that all I have of that? That'd be true, wouldn't it? That's all there is of that one, is there? There's got to be more of that somewhere else. There just has to be. Right. I think I've got that blue, haven't I? Here. This is good too. I must keep them there then. Goodness me. I know when the kids were not sick and they were trying to get out of school, if they stayed home and they weren't sick, I used to make them do stuff. Well, make them, you know what I mean? You'd have to say, well, go and make the bed, do the washing up, go on, do that. You're not sick at all, you're just been, you know, don't want to go to school. But they weren't never like that much, so they were pretty good actually. They were very competitive, my daughters. Very competitive with each other. They probably wouldn't think so, but they were. It was 5 years difference in their ages, but and they don't like one another now. Well, they're not friends at all. But I can't do anything about that. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to do another row of I could do some chain stitches, I suppose. Well, I'll do a chain stitch. Well, I won't do the first one, it won't be one, but it's in the seam. I'll do that one there, and then I'll come over this way, put it across this way. It looks like a little fish, that first one, doesn't it? Oh, I've got to go. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave me a like. Got to turn this off before that goes off. The thing goes off. The buzzer thing goes off. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.